Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. I'm Robin. This is your general reading for July 2018. In the event that this video does or does not resonate with you, feel free to check out the videos for your sun, moon, and or rising sign so that you can get all the information about all the energy surrounding you for the month of July, but also the end of June, which we are quickly coming to the close of, and the first couple of weeks of August. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards with your sign in mind and the energy surrounding you for July. If you do not want to watch this part, please feel free to fast forward. All right, so what are the energies surrounding Pisces for July 2018? Pisces, July 2018. Pisces, July 2018. Energy surrounding Pisces. All right, so I think we have 3 more shuffles. You guys are ready for it. All right, Pisces. All right, one more. Pisces. All right, what's going on with y'all peeps? All right, that middle one. Let's see what's going on there. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords, King of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. All right, so you guys are stressing out. You guys are carrying a lot of emotional burden on your shoulders. Yes, this is about to end, though, because it's a 10. So you are at the end of something that is emotionally stressful, is like a crazy, crazy burden on you guys, and you're the ones that are carrying it pretty much on your own. And by pretty much on your own, I mean you guys are the ones carrying it completely on your own. But this is all for something. There's something that you're gestating. There's something that you're working toward. There's something that is going to, that you're working on, that you're gestating, that's going to herald in new opportunities for you. So many new opportunities, especially new opportunities concerning work, because wands are what you're passionate about, the work you do in the world, and then swords are about writing, communication, teaching, law, that kind of stuff. So I think that you are working towards something that you're very passionate about, but it has the burden on you. And in fact, I think that what you guys are dealing with right now, especially because it's the end of that stressful time so that a new beginning can come to fruition, we have that 9 of Swords energy. So the 9 of Swords is about sleepless nights, stress, staying awake, anxiety, all the things that kind of keep us stressed out in panic attack mode. So, every time I see this card, I think it's the panic attack card. So, for some of you in looking at the cards, I think it has to do with, like some of you might be studying. Some of you might be in school. So this is about like doing the work that you need in order to get the degree. The degree is something that's like gestating right now, and that'll give you new opportunities. For some of you, this is about business, shouldering the burdens of business, shouldering the burdens and responsibilities at work, but for a bigger payoff. For some of you, this is about shouldering the burdens of a relationship. I think that there was a sneaky person. We'll get to that though. So right now where you are is pretty stressed out, but it's the end. It's the end of the stressful period. You just got to get through this period of time and you're good to go. Because I think that even though you are supported, what you have crossing you is the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe feeling as though you're in a period of time that's so stressful it feels like it's never going to end, that the burden constantly falls to your shoulder. But what you need to do is to look at the people who are surrounding you who are more than happy to support you There's a lot of people that love you and they're willing to help shoulder the burdens with you, even if it's just to listen, to emotionally support you, to mentally support you. Um, if this is a school situation or a work situation, delegating the things in your life that other people can, take responsibility for, so it leaves a little less pressure on your shoulders. For a relationship reading, this can be, I think that for some of you Pisces, this could be about a breakup, about being left out in the cold, and that breakup causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of sadness. For some of you, I think that this was about finding out the truth about a person that was in your life. This can be the cheating card if this is a relationship reading, so finding out that this person was unfaithful, especially because you'll notice that he's kind of sneaking away with the swords and leaving two behind, and, trying to get away with something. So, sneaky, sly, slick, not in a good way. For those of you that this is the business card, that we're thinking about school or we're thinking about work, this can either be one of two things. I see it as either someone around you is being sneaky and not being honest, or you are being sneaky and dishonest so as to get done what needs to get done. So I feel like for some of you, this is the card of trying to get things done, but there's so much on your plate that it's if I don't do these two things, if I just leave those two things behind, no one's gonna know, and so it's fine. It's not a bad thing. None of these cards are bad at all. It's just you're in this moment of stress and you're mentally trying to figure out how you can delegate all this stuff, or how far you can push it, what you can get away with, because it feels like even though this is the thing that you're supposed to be doing, and maybe you're in the place that you're supposed to be when it comes to business and work and all that stuff, it seems like the brass ring that you're chasing is still ahead of you. It's not, that even though it's right there and you can see it and you can feel it and, you're about to grab it, it's still just a scotch out of your reach. But the Star card, even though it's in reverse, I think suggests that you definitely are on the right path and making the right decisions and doing the things that you need to do to bring you to the place that the universe wants you to be. And you're working really hard, and I think that, if you could just keep your eye on the prize, it'll get you through this stressful period of time. For those of you that this is a relationship reading, the Star card can be fate. That fate brought a certain person into your life in order for you to learn some sort of karmic lesson. The Star card to me is really about fate. It's about the universe. It's about the universe bringing people together. But in reverse, I think that maybe you had a really deep connection with this person. Fate brought them into your life to teach you a lesson, but because it's in reverse, it's not necessarily the right person. So they didn't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And, so out they have to go, even though that's incredibly painful and it can be incredibly heartbreaking. With the Star card, I think that also it's saying that the next person who's going to come in hasn't gotten there yet. The universe has someone else to usher into your life, but there's, it's slow to come because you still have to heal your heart. And I think that that's what the Ace of Cups is saying as well, is that there's a new opportunity for love on the horizon. If you could, if you put it together with the Star card, there's, someone else who's going to be in your sphere, but you got to take care of your heart first. And so that's why it's in reverse, because, you still have a little work to do, but when you're ready, it's there. It's in your energy field. With the Ace of Cups also, it's saying that emotional fulfillment in a stressful time with work or school might be slow to come, but it's on its way. It's emotional energy and new opportunities surrounding things you're emotionally connected to that are surrounding you. And also, Pisces are water signs, and cups signify or represent water signs. So this is you, Pisces, and this is the new opportunity that's being handed to you as soon as you're done. As soon as you're done with the major workload that you've been given, or you know, the school degree that you're going for, or you know, the new opportunity in love that's in your sphere as soon as you're done kind of mending your heart. And in fact, what we see as we move into July, you know, first, second week of July, is this Queen of Wands energy. So I think that you guys are really, you know, you're really starting to feel yourselves. You're listening to your intuition. You're doing the things that you're passionate about. You're back on your game. You're good on your own. I think that for those of you in work and school, you like boss bitch it the fuck out. Excuse my language, but like, you start delegating instead of being this, instead of being like, no, it's cool, I got it, no, it's totally fine, I can totally take all these wands by myself. You're like, no, bitch, like, you can get this, and you can get that, and you can take this, and you can take that, and I'm gonna sit here and do the thing that I think that I need to do, because I'm the only one that could do it. So I think that for you, delegation as you move into July gets a lot easier, because I think that you know, maybe there's less things on your plate, or you just found a way to deal with them better. Or there's like a lightening of a load or an easing. It could just be like you wake up one morning and you're just like feeling better. And like you've had this epiphany overnight and it's like, okay, this is what needs to be done. And so I'm going to do it. And like, no big deal. For those of you that are coming out of relationships, if this is a relationship reading, I think that this is you coming into your power. This is you, you know, sitting on your throne and being like, I'm not going to be treated any less than I know I'm worth being treated. This is you looking to the future for new partnerships. I think that also if you're in relationship, sometimes I forget to talk about this because maybe it's because I'm not in a relationship and I'm a little selfish. For those of you that are in a relationship, I think that this is you finding the power within your relationship. I think that there might have been some sneaking around. Either you or someone else was doing some sneaking, and then you felt as though you were energetically connected to this person. It put you in a place of sadness and anxiety. But this is you coming into your power in July and really being passionate about pursuing things as you move forward. But knowing that like you're good on your own. And in fact, it's very interesting because the match set of Queen of Wands and King of Wands is here together. So I think that as you come into your power, if this is a relationship reading and you listen to your intuition, you look toward the future for your happiness, I think that a lot of you, Pisces, move on. You move on from the person that caused you harm and anxiety. You move away from the situation that caused you stress. There's a major change to your everyday life routines and schedules, because sixes in astrology are about routines and schedules in your daily life. You'll notice that this boat person, sailor, is that the correct term, is moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters. So you're packing up your shit and you're moving on. So if you were in a relationship with a person cheated on you, I think a lot of you, Pisces, are going to be moving on. And I think that a lot of you Pisces who went through a breakup are going to be moving out of those emotionally trying waters into calmer ones. And in fact, this is also, like I said, the ending to your stress. So even those of you who are, this is a business reading or a school reading or whatever the case is, this speaks to that as well. It's that you start delegating things because you've come into your power and you're no longer, you're moving forward. You're moving out of the stress and into the calm. I think that then continues to move you up. So you then become even more into your power. So I think that for some of you, it's moving into a promotion. For some of you, I think that moving on introduces a new person into your life. So for some of you, I think that the ones who decide to leave a relationship that no longer serves them, or for those of you that have moved on from the emotional mess that is a breakup, I think that you meet this King of Wands energy, which complements your Queen of Wands energy very well, because this is the match set. So, you know, King of Wands, it's like the universe ushers this person in seemingly out of nowhere. These are the arrows of love. And so this is, you know, the relationship that comes out of nowhere. These are messages that come out of nowhere. This could be a person from your past who all of a sudden like reconnects with you, you know, through social media, or they, you know, text you by accident. All of a sudden there they are. Or this could be like if you're online dating, you start getting messages from different people. But the universe really ushers this person in. I think that this is more toward like you know, this scenario is more toward the third or so week of July, especially because, like we said before, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So for those of you that this is a business or school reading, it's like you level up. And everything kind of starts to happen all at once. It's like somebody notices what you're doing, and so they give you that new opportunity at work. And it seems to happen all at once. You know, this could even be like the tying up of loose ends. I feel like this is really, you know, for business people, this is really you coming into a place where you're good. Loose ends are being tied up. Things are starting to come together. And it happens really, really quickly. And I want to say in the third week of July, as we're going into August. As we're leaving July, you're going to be making a big decision, something that's weighing on your mind. So for some of you, it could be taking a promotion. For some of you, it could be taking a new job at a different company. For some of you, it could be embarking on a new relationship with someone and listening to your intuition because the moon is in this card and choosing to move forward with a new partner. So, and communicating your thoughts and ideas to that person. So let's see what that Two of Swords is. What's the decision that Pisces has to make in the month of July? I mean, it's a great month for you guys. You're really coming into your power. You're hitting the reset button. There was a lot of stress and anxiety surrounding you, but not anymore. All right, so the first card that fell out of the clarification cards was the Tree of Life. So the Tree of Life is about your health. It's about your wellness. It's about your family. It's about kind of all of the things that life has to offer for you. So like I said before, this could be about taking a new job with a different company. This could be about taking a promotion at the current job you're in. This could be about deciding to pursue the new love interest. Oh my God, so many cards fell out. Okay, so these are the two. All right, so two more cards fell out. They are the Lilies and the Stars. So, Stars with the Star card. All right, so the Lilies are about sexuality. So for those of you pursuing new relationships with people, or trying to, even this could be that the King of Wands is somebody who you're already with. You know, the Six of Swords could be that you decide that you kind of want to leave the past in the past. You move toward calmer waters with this person, and you kind of embark on a new relationship with them. So I think that what the Lilies are somebody who you're very sexually attracted to, somebody who you know, want to live a full life with harmoniously. You know, Lilies are also about luck. So I think that if this is a relationship reading, really embracing this new relationship that came out of nowhere. There's a lot of passion there, a lot of fire there, a lot of interest there. And I think that a lot of you feel as though the universe, you know, handpicked this person for you. You meet them and you get that kind of spark. What's interesting is that the Star card here is in reverse and the Star card here is not. So I think that, you know, once you get to the end of July, it's almost like justice. Like all the wrongs have been righted. Things are, you know, back where they should be. The universe is kind of like showing you that you're on the right path. For those of you in a work situation, again, you know, the decision is between a new job at a new place, a new job, a promotion within the company you're already at. You know, what do you want to do next? For those of you, because I have some friends who are Pisces, one of whom is actually going back to school, and so I see a lot of her in this spread, especially with that Two of Swords at the end of all of this, that like, you know, once you have your degree, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to go? You know, you have so many options. You have your whole life ahead of you. You have lots of money that this could help you make. You know, and the stars in the universe are saying that, like, this is the direction that you're supposed to be going in. And also with, you know, the rest of the Pisceans who this is their reading, you know, the universe is really ushering in, you know, really what it is that the people around you and the universe and the energy and all that stuff really is recognizing the hard work that you've done and like pushing you forward, propelling you forward, and like giving you opportunities so that you can advance and like really rewarding you for all that hard work you've done. So way to go, Pisces. All right, so there's one more card. It's the card of advice. So I'm going to shuffle this until one falls out, which is usually pretty quick. Whoop. All right, Pisces. Whoa, Pisces. All right, wait. I'm going to shuffle it like one more time. These cards are so big. It's like a little jarring. I feel like I've said that in previous videos. Alright. One more shuffle. Sorry, I'm just kind of watching my cat climb something. She's very cute, but she's not very graceful. Alright, there's the one. Alright, so 4 of emotion. So that's the 4 of cups. Alright, so in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So let me show you this card. I'll read what's on the bottom. We'll read what's in the book, and then that'll be your reading. Alright, so the 4 of emotion. The card says, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of you who, like, you wake up one morning and you're like, I got it. I know exactly the way that I need to go about delegating this work or making, my life less stressful. So the 4 of emotion. There are very positive forces around you just waiting to help. Awaken now from your reverie so that you can see all the endless possibilities that await you. Don't take any of the wonderful things in your life for granted. Instead, be grateful for them and then look around to see what other amazing opportunities heaven has in store for you. Daydreaming and going within can be healthy ways to get clarity on who you are and what you want from life. These methods may be used for contemplation. However, once you have the insights they deliver, remember to take focused action so that you don't miss out on the joy of living out your dreams. Additional meanings of this card: needing to get motivated, not seeing what's being offered to you, time to focus on the positive, reflection and meditation, and being too introverted. So, I think that you guys have an awesome July ahead of you. I think that whatever stress and sadness you're currently in is not going to even be on your mind once the end of July comes. So delegate those responsibilities to the people around you because they are more than happy to help you and they want to support you. Just let them in. And for those of you that are looking for new relationships or looking to reinvigorate the ones you're already in, I think that you definitely have that on the table, which is really exciting. So, as always, I love to hear your stories. So keep me in check. So keep in touch with how your July is going and what's been going on in your lives. You can do so in the comment section below this video, or you can email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. Like I said, I love to hear you. My cat just jumped from the TV stand to the windowsill and I thought she was going to fall. That's why I laughed. I apologize. Anyway, I've talked about my cat way too much in this video. So please send me an email and let me know how your lives are going and, what's been going on. You can email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. And if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed doing this reading, you can get a personal reading with me. Check out my website, www.intuitivetarotempath.com, and I would love to work with you. So it's going to be a glorious, glorious July for you Pisceans. You've done a lot of work, and now it's time to reap the rewards. Have a great July, and I'll see you in August. Bye!